Look at those little things. And it's jalapeno popper twists, or I call them breadsticks because, hey, they like sticks. And those are really, really good. Plus, I'm going to show you a little bonus what you can do with same stuffing, but a little different way. So stay tuned and watch. Okay. Ramsey's Green Acres back with you. I'm going to show you how to make jalapeno popper breadsticks. I think I have everything ready. So for the breadsticks, we will need one package, which is 13.2 ounces puff pastry. That's what I normally use. This one you can, it's already fresh. Lucy, stop breaking stuff in there. It's my dog, my husky. Anyway, so this one you can buy, usually it where all the biscuits and everything in refrigerator area. You can buy the frozen puff pastry too. That one, basically grab out of fridge and go. Frozen one, make sure read instructions because usually you have to get it out of freezer and put it like in a refrigerator for overnight or so. I mean, I don't remember what instructions exactly said. It's been a while since I used it. So, one of this. And we need for stuffing, we're going to use 4 ounces of cream cheese. So half a package goes right in a bowl. Oops. That's why I have those handy, because I have to grab stuff, clean it, you know. Okay, 4 ounces of cream cheese in a bowl. This one we can use for something else, or you can make double, because it's good. You can make double and just be happy. What else we need? Jalapeno peppers. We're going to chop them really, really small. I'm going to show you. I mean, normally there is recommendation to use gloves because seeds and everything, I don't know. I don't burn that much. I don't know. But if you're very sensitive, make sure you use rubber gloves. So I cut jalapenos in about half. Then I cut it like this. Then I get my little knife. Just easier to cut everything out. Now, all these little seeds and those white membranes, that's where your heat is. You don't want it to be spicy. Clean it up pretty good. Make sure all the seeds out and all this white stuff is out. Because that's where your heat is. If you have just a little bitty shell like, whoops, like this, there she is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like this, that's not going to be spicy, but it will give you jalapeno flavor. And I already chopped mine. I have my jalapenos are pretty small. I actually got them from our neighbor. You know, she grows. She has her big garden, and I was able to snatch some. So they was pretty small. So I used like 4 little bitty like this. If they're a little bigger, you know, 2, 3, depend on the size. It's not crucial how much. And we're gonna chop this in pretty small pieces. I prefer it in very little bitty pieces. That's why I cut them in those quarters, like each jalapeno and a half, then one more. Get all the seeds out. Then I do them in the strips like this. See how thin they are? And we're gonna do the same thing with that piece. Cut it in a long, thin strips. And now we just chop it to very, very fine dice. And you will see why that little bitty pieces will be better. Oops, I missed one. Oh well. All right. So, all my jalapenos chopped. I have a little piece right here. So, we're adding those jalapenos in that cream cheese. You know, more or less, kind to your liking. Cheese. I have actually that Mexican style blend, which has cheddar, Monterey, all kinds of cheeses. You can use just cheddar, so shredded cheese. We need 1 cup of cheddar and half a cup of mozzarella. Or basically combine your favorite cheeses, about 1.5 cups. If it's a little bit more, you know, not biggie. Now, seasonings. We need garlic and onion powder. Half a teaspoon each. All goes in there. And bacon, you can use bacon for this too, because it's jalapeno popper after all. Usually they're wrapped in bacon. But we're gonna dump all ingredients which go for jalapeno. You know what? We're gonna put it all. I'm gonna put a little extra, then I'm just gonna put part in it, but nah, it all can go. And now we mix it till it's all combined. All right, it's all mixed. See? So it's all combined together. That's what we need. And now I'm going to show you a little trick how we're going to do it. Because before, recipe said get the pastry, cut it in strips, put stuffing in the middle of each strip, then twist it. I'm going to show you easier way how to do it. And you can use that trick on any kind of breadsticks if you're making them for puff pastry. And it will work. It makes life much easier. All right, so we just unroll this. I see people sometimes they give a little roll with that rolling pin. I don't see why. I mean, it's thin enough, so well good. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna cut nothing right now. We're gonna put this mixture only on a half of this pastry. And not that way, we're gonna put it on this half so we can cover it later. You will see it's pretty neat. Because before I was like, oh my God, it's like takes time to do all of this and spread this each breadstick. So okay, approximately my half is right here. Now I'm just gonna do thin layer of this cheese, bacon, jalapeno mixture. We're gonna try to make it evenly, thin and evenly. Yes, and in this specific case, we're gonna spread it from edge to edge. We're not gonna leave like a lot of times when you put something and they say like leave a little edge naked. We not need this. We need it from side to side, like all the way. And normally I always have a little mixture left behind, but I'm gonna tell you how to get rid of it in a good way too. Because very seldom you have a recipe when all measurements are good, and especially if you eyeball it, like all these cheeses. Well, only cream cheese basically. Everything else like shredded cheese, hey, it goes as much as I grab. All right. Anyway, so now you can see that this side, everything is evenly covered. Don't try to do it like this. See, everything covered. And now we put this side over it. All right, let me do this. Okay, pat it down so it's all thick, sticks together. Now we open it. Now we just grab pizza wheel. If you have one of those special pastry cutters, that will work too, but I want to show you the difference. See, so it has that little riggedy wheel, so you can do the kind of nice looking edge. But this is a puff pastry. It's going to poof up. So this little decoration side, see how it is? You're not going to be able to see it. I tried it. It didn't work. So you cannot really see it. So it's why we not really need it. Just use regular or even regular knife. And what we're going to do now, you can just cut like this so you can have long breadsticks, all links. I don't like them that long because I still have to cut them, especially when you have guests or something. It's much easier to have shorter ones. So what I do, I cut this piece in half that way. And then I'm going to turn it around. And now we're going to cut our strips. And they usually go, like this much. So a little bit more than half an inch or about half an inch. Now I'm telling you right now, if one of them a little thicker, one of them a little thinner, it's not going to be crucial at all. And all what we have to do right now to cut our piece of bacon, stuck piece of bacon. in that little bitty strips. All right, see, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, so plus 11, 22. And now what we have to do, look, we just twist them. And here you go. Your breadstick is ready. You know, and they're going to be a little bit short, but it's going to be right. Let me go grab my silicone mat because that's what I like to use. I have dog laying right there. So if you don't have silicone mats, just put a little oil so they don't stick. And now we're just going to twist each one and lay them right here. All right, everything placed right here. Over here, basically, they need to have distance, but they're not going to grow too much. So this distance will be plenty. All right, what do we need to finish it up? You know, I forgot something else. Hold on. Everything bagel seasoning. Now, to finish it up, we need a little container and 1 egg. All right, here we go. We're just gonna slightly beat the egg. I'm gonna use a fork, not biggie. Little brush, and now we're just gonna put this egg so it adds the pretty color to our pastry. So just put some egg on all of them, of course, on all of them. All right, each one of them has egg on it, so they all gonna be pretty colored. Now, you can use everything bagel seasoning, and I'm gonna do all mine with this seasoning because I like it. It works pretty great. Other option, you can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, so you can do half everything bagel seasoning, half of them Parmesan. You want a little bit extra cheese, sprinkle some extra cheese. You know, it will melt and bake, so it will create a little bit crispy, cheesy crust. For me, that everything bagel seasoning works great, and it actually looks pretty because it has all of it. Black sesame, white sesame, some kind of roasted stuff. So to me, this is it. So just sprinkle it around so they all have a little bit seasoning. And here we go. So all the seasonings on. Let me come closer, show you. And oven gonna be 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. But before I put it in the oven, let me show you something else. What I want to do. All right. So you have a little stuffing left. Not a problem. Get some bread, whatever bread you like. I have those little rolls. I actually like them. I like them for their shape. Where can I put it? All right, and all what we have to do, and you know what? I'm going to cut it in round pieces. And you take this, whatever leftover you have, put it right on top of your bread. Just like that. On a pan and in the oven with the other ones. And you're going to have a little bit toasty snacks with it. It's only if you have some stuffing left, you know. If you don't, you don't. It just depends. But usually I have something left because I never can fit it all in those breadsticks. Just don't work. That's the last one. All of it went in. So here you go. All those little sandwiches. Actually, you know, if you don't want to mess with breadsticks and puff pastry, just put that stuffing on top of the bread. It will be great. Anyway, I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, it will be much shorter for you, but I will see you after we're done with the oven. I'll see you. All right, everything is ready. So that's our little toast, jalapeno popper toast. See, looks nice, right? Like I say, you have leftovers, use them for this. And fancy breadsticks. See, they puffed up. Some of them a little close, but they're easy to separate. So it's not going to be a big deal. I'm just trying to show it now too off. But that's how they look now. Nice and easy. 15 minutes, 400 degrees. And that's it. You see how easy it was? Enjoy, have fun. Ramsey's Green Acres. Like and subscribe.